This week we talk about garden gnomes and why I was underneath a sink at the church. Hey, good Monday morning. Thanks for taking a minute to hang out with me this week. This week I have realized that in having a little bit more time, because I'm only going to school as my job, I have actually become a little more busy. So I need to take some time and prioritize the things that I've started doing and figure out a schedule that works. I finished my homework for today, Monday, about 10:30 last night. So just being able to prioritize things when I have more of a schedule, it's easier for me to say yes to things. So this coming week I need to sit down with my wife and figure out what we can do, what we should do, and what we need to maybe not do during this season. Speaking of homework, how do you like that segue? This weekend, most of my homework consisted of taking 500 pictures of gnomes, as well as using and learning how to use the Twitter. My social media exploration class, I had to have a Twitter account, read some support and help files. And for my time-based art class, we're doing a stop-motion project where I'm making an epic adventure with gnomes. So I took a bunch of pictures of that this weekend. It was very exciting. Made my knees a little bit sore because I was crawling around on the floor with gnomes for a few hours, but that was fun. A lot of fun. And one more story comes from youth ministry this week. Weird. That's probably going to happen most weeks. I'll have a story from youth ministry. We played a game last night. I think it was called Werewolf, and I was the werewolf, and I had to go hide in the dark. There's this other leader who's like 6'4", taller than me. He's like, "Hey, do you want to hide under the sink? I've hid there before. I think you'll fit." I thought, well, if he's fit there, that seems reasonable. So we run upstairs, and we're in kind of the welcome center area of the church outside the main hall, and we proceed to clear out an old coffee maker and I don't know what else out from underneath the sink. And hurriedly, we shoved me in, and I was probably only in there for maybe 3 or 4 minutes. My left arm fell asleep, my left leg fell asleep, and I actually ended up accidentally opening the door to the cupboard with my head because the way I was leaning against it, putting pressure on it. But it did scare kids when they found me, so it was worth it, though the 6'4" person who suggested hiding under the sink was one of my least favorite people right after I got out of there and couldn't feel half of my body. But it was a lot of fun, and I learned that I do fit under a sink, which is good because I learned in high school that I also do fit in a refrigerator. During a game of hide and seek, I learned that with some friends. So you never know where you might fit. So sometimes you just got to take a chance, clear out under the sink, and see if you fit in under there. Thank you guys for hanging out with me this week and sharing my story. Take it easy.